Hi guys, welcome back to Shire Shenanigans. My name is Nicole and I am so glad to have you here. So I think I'm finally ready to kind of do like a look through of the kind of diamond painting journal roadmap that I put together. I watched Lizette of Lizette Crafts and Tales, her video series that she did about her diamond painting roadmap journal that she put together for this year. She's been such an inspiration for a lot of the things that I've done and kind of like the way that I've moved in thinking about my stash. So if you haven't seen her videos, I highly recommend going and checking out her channel, and I will have the video series that she did for this kind of type of journal keeping linked down below so that you guys can go check it out if you want to make your own. And this is not really a tutorial, this is just more of like a, hey, this is what I came up with. If you want more of like a tutorial and stuff like that for it, definitely go watch her video series because this was absolutely inspired by her. Okay, so I'm very proud of myself for one. I actually pulled out a bullet journal that I already had. I had lots of plans for what I was going to do with this, and then none of them happened because that's just what we do, right? We buy journals and we have the best of intentions, and then it just, I don't know, they get put away and you're like, oh, that's too pretty for me to write in, and then you buy a new one and it repeats. But that ends this year. As part of my kind of overarching journey to be a lot more intentional with what I purchase, that also means using the things that I've already purchased. So we're going to try and keep on that theme this year. It's only January. You guys are definitely my accountability buddies when it comes to this. All right, so I'm just using, it's a bullet journal from the company Scribbles That Matter. I found it on Amazon. I will also have it linked below. It's not an affiliate link. I don't have any Amazon affiliate things, at least not currently. We'll see. I don't know. It's just a link to the journal that I used. So let's go ahead and pop it open. So this part, it's very boring. So Lizette has a really cool like squiggle or whatever for her roadmap, but I need more structure. My reptile brain needs a lot more structure. So I've just got it really small up here. For my roadmap, I started diamond painting in April of 2023. I purchased, or no, so these are going to be my finishes. I did not write down my purchases. We will get to that. I'm going to be as honest as I can. I'm going to ask you guys probably multiple times to be very kind in the comments. I'm going to be very open and vulnerable with you guys. It's just because I love you and I ask that you are kind and respectful to myself and anyone else who feels like they can share their stash journey. All right, so I finished 4 in 2023. Not very many, but my son was only a year old, and that doesn't really allow for a whole lot of diamond painting time if you have little ones around. And then 2024, I actually finished 16 paintings. So in 2024, my goal was to finish 1 painting a month. There are 12 months in a year, so I definitely hit that goal, which was very exciting. I felt a lot better about this whole like hobby and a little more comfortable with the size of my stash. 2025, I haven't put in anything yet because it just started. I haven't really hit very many milestones as far as diamond painting goes. I finished 20 paintings so far since I started. Really the only milestones I've hit are maybe stash milestones. But I'll put those in once we get there. I think the first one that I'll count is when I hit 50 finishes, which might be at the end of this year, but I have a feeling it's going to be more in like the beginning of 2026. But we'll kind of see. I actually, spoiler alert, I already have 2 finishes for 2025 so far. So that's exciting. Definitely already on pace to hit my goal of finishing 24 paintings this year, which is awesome. So there's that. And then I put in a state of the stash section. So on this side, I wrote down all of my 2024. And this, it's like 2024 and before. So this is including my entire diamond painting career. Because I'm awful. I didn't keep track of what I purchased in 2023 versus 2024. And I just don't have the time to go back through invoices and all of that. I don't actually believe that these numbers are entirely correct, at least not for Diamond Art Club. I know I haven't finished putting everything into GemsFlow, so this is like a rough estimate of the number of Diamond Art Club kits that I have. So that is correct. That is a 310. Once again, we are going to be kind in the comments, and if I find any comments that are not kind, I will be deleting them. We're not playing that game here. So I've got 5 from Bella Art Diamonds, 5 from Craftably, bless them, rest in peace, 2 from Crystal Canvas Art Designs, only 1 from Diamond Artisan. I think that might need to change this year. I've got 5 from Diamond Dots or Leisure Arts or any of those ones that they go by. It's all the same. I have 4 from Dreamer Designs. I have Jaded Gem Shop. I don't know if I trust this. I think I might have more, and they're just not logged in GemsFlow. So it's probably between 11 and 13. I do have 2 on the way, but they haven't been delivered yet, so I might count those. Those might count as 2025 kits. I have 22 from Mooney Maid. I have 8 from Waraloa, and then I have kind of a miscellaneous category down here with 11 in it. So the miscellaneous one encompasses most shops that I don't have very much from, and ones that I'm not necessarily intending to purchase from anytime soon. So right now this includes Distracted by Diamonds, Make Market from Michaels. I think I've got a Shimmering Canvases in there. There is, I think, Fantasy Sparkles, which is an Australian shop. I think I have all of his paintings anyway. He licenses his own art and then sells them as paintings in his Etsy shop. I did an unboxing for his paintings a while ago, actually. So if you want to see that, just go ahead and look at my diamond painting unboxing playlist. But yeah, so that's just kind of the miscellaneous ones for shops and things that I don't really intend to purchase from in 2025. Spoiler alert, I probably won't buy any Make Market kits this year. They're cute, but I don't know. I have enough small shop kits and small shops that I want to purchase from. I'm not probably going to buy from Make Market. I probably won't buy from Diamond Dots again unless it's something that I really like. Anyway, this is not a video about my favorite shops. Maybe we'll do one of those. And then I've got on this side a state of the stash for this year, and I'm going to do it by month. So I've put January in here. I put Diamond Art Club as a line. I have not actually purchased from their website this month. So I put D-Stash down here and pointing up so that I knew it was a Diamond Art Club D-Stash. I have purchased 2 Diamond Art Club kits through D-Stashes, so I'm going to include that there. I've been really bad at tracking spending and stuff like that for D-Stashes. I'm gonna be better about that this year, since we're starting fresh. So, which does mean that I have written down my spending. I do have a page for spending in here. It's not going to be entirely accurate because I haven't tracked D-Stash spending. I think I allocated $2,000 in there for D-Stash spending to kind of like get I'm a lot closer to maybe what I've spent. This is the part that's going to be very vulnerable, and I am going to reiterate for the 3rd time that we are being kind in the comments. We all have different spending allowances. We all have different amounts of free cash to spend, and we all spend our money in our own ways on things that make us happy. And at the end of the day, it's really nobody's business and nobody's care what we spend our money on. My bills are paid. There's always food on my table. There's a roof over my family's head. We're not in debt. Everything is fine. My husband is aware. All of those bases are covered. So I'm going to turn this page. And one last time, if I find rude comments down below about my stash amount or my stash spending, I will delete them. This is a safe space. Okay. Stash spending 2025 since the beginning of my journey. I have estimated between all shops for the last 2 years, I have probably spent almost $24,000. That is a mind-boggling amount, even to me. I will be the very first one here to admit that that is a lot, and that is another reason why I am being a lot more intentional about the paintings that I purchase this year. So I've set up the different months in here so that at the end of each month I can total up how much I have spent on diamond painting canvases for the year. I was thinking over here to put like an accessories one. Totaling up what I've spent in accessories I think is going to be an absolute headache and nightmare. A lot of it has come from purchasing pens from like Facebook groups, lots of different small shops on Etsy, just kind of all over the place, and it's going to be another number that makes me sad. So I'm not going to do that. And besides, in 2025, which we'll talk about goals here in a minute, I'm not planning to buy any accessories this year. I have absolutely more than enough pens and trays and putty and whatever and washi tape to last me probably forever. So I won't be doing that. Okay. Yes. So that's that. That's out of the way. That's in the air. It's out there. Okay, so goals and plans for 2025. So these encompass my diamond painting and my YouTube channel here. So for goals, I put that I wanted to complete about 2 diamond paintings a month, on average. So if like there's a month that I complete 3 and then another month where I only finish 1, it averages out. I am buying no new pens. We'll say it again. We will buy no new pens. I have so many pens, and I think they were all purchased mostly last year. And it's insane. I find them everywhere. I kind of went pen crazy, and I'm not doing that this year. I am thinking of doing a accessory stash video here pretty soon, ahead of doing my normal stash video, which we'll talk about here in a sec. I'm not sure when that will go out, probably in the first 2 weeks of February for the accessory stash video, so I guess be on the lookout for that. Third goal is to keep spending in check. I am not going overboard on spending this year. I haven't set an actual number limit, and in Lizette's video series, she actually goes through doing the math to kind of figure that out if you want to do that. I have found that when I set a number limit, it doesn't work. Like if I know that I can't spend over a certain amount, then like my brain just won't let it go, and that's all I think about. So we're just going to try the kind of general approach to keep it in check. We're not going to go overboard, and because I'm being a lot more intentional with the number of paintings that I'm purchasing, I think that's going to be a lot easier, and I'm not buying accessories. I know that this says just pens, but let's be honest, it encompasses trays and putty and all of that stuff too. Like I don't need more. YouTube-wise, I put on here that I wanted to reach 1,000 subs by June. I think that's probably doable. We're building a pretty sweet community here together. And as long as I can keep up with posting, I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. And it would be really fun. So that's kind of like my general goal for that. If we don't hit 1,000, we don't hit 1,000. We're just doing this for fun. Plans. I'm planning to spread my purchases into small shops. So as you've seen, most of my stash comprises of Diamond Art Club. And that's mostly because they're one of the more affordable. They release a lot of art that I like, and they're the first one that I found. I didn't start finding small shops until a couple of months after I started doing this, or doing diamond painting, so kind of have to play catch up on those. I'm planning to do an accessory D-stash, so after, and maybe during my accessory stash video, I'm going to kind of go through and talk about the ones that I'm pulling out for D-stash, and then I will discuss details on that D-stash, like how I'm going to do it, in case there's anything in there that you guys want to snag. YouTube-wise, I want to plan and run one event. I actually have one in mind, and it will take place during May. So I need to just sit down, write down all the details, get it out of my brain, and kind of start like finding sponsors and things like that. And then the big plan down here, which is something that you guys can actually help me out with, is I want to do my full diamond painting canvas stash video once we hit 500 subs here. Kind of like as a little like celebration reward for making it halfway to the 1,000 sub goal. I had originally planned to do it on like my 1 year YouTube anniversary, but I think it would be really fun to do it as a celebration when we hit that milestone. And if anything, if we do that, then I'm hoping that it will then lead into help reaching the goal of 1,000 subs and bring us a lot more friends. So that's a thing. We are almost to this right now, so if I had to guess, maybe we'll be doing a stash video by April or May. Long. You know, it might be earlier. I don't know. I'm gonna, fingers crossed for April. And I'll start planning that probably in February so that I'm ready to go. I have almost 400 kits. And that's gonna be a hefty stash video. Just a warning now, it's not going to be, I won't be unboxing everything like I do, or like I did when like I did my stash for my clothing rack, Idrisil. Won't be unboxings, we're just going to show the paintings, say a couple things, and then go, you know, like a normal stash video. And then here, the next couple of pages, these ones are actually blank because I'm going to be writing my current whips every month. And I need to actually come in here and check off the ones that are done. So I'm going to check off Stardust, and I'm going to check off my Cup of Bee. So in 2025, I started with, for whips in January, I had Stardust by Erica the Goober from Diamond Art Club. I had My Cup of Bee by Cute But Weird from Mooney Maid. I have, and those are finished, so I still have Stained Glass Dragon by Anna Wooten from Crystal Canvas Art Designs, The Druid of Hampshire by Cheryl Baker from Craftably. I've got The Enterprise from Diamond Art Club, Jupiter by Roy Trin from Diamond Art Club, Family Portrait by Mia Au from Jaded Gem Shop. I still have my Spring Crafters 10 Mystery from Jaded Gem Shop. That was back when she let us pick our sizes, and I'm really glad that she doesn't let us do that now because I'm ridiculous and I bought it really big. I did start Catch Me by Mrs. Butterdy from Diamond Art Club. And then this is going to be like an ongoing whip throughout the year until I get it done, is the 2025 calendar from Diamond Art Club. And then I've got February here, so when February 1st starts, I can kind of like swoop, move things down, write it out, and then I've got a couple blank pages in here so I can fill in the next couple of months. Might not need all of these pages, but I know who I am, and I'm also a serial starter, so I'll probably need them. And then here I've got my 2025 finishes. So I put here what my goal is for finishes. It's 24, which is about 2 a month, just to remind myself. And then here in January, January's not over, so I'm not going to write February yet. I might have another finish, but January is almost over, so probably not, you know, we'll see. I finished the January calendar page from Diamond Art Club. I finished Stardust by Erica the Goober from Diamond Art Club, and I finished My Cup of Bee by Cute But Weird from Mooney Maid. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to count each month of the calendar as a finish, like in my like total finishes. So right now I'm just counting that I have 2 finishes in January. We'll see. I think I'll probably just count the whole calendar as a finish. Yeah, so there's that. And then I think, yeah, that's what I have here in the journal so far. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to track YouTube stuff in this journal yet, or if I'm going to do it somewhere else. We'll see. And I think we'll do maybe like a June check-in on this, just to kind of see how goals are going, how I'm doing keeping up with it and all of that, how we're doing on spending, those kinds of things. Yeah, so this was my 2025 diamond painting roadmap journal to kind of help me, get through that stash, be more intentional about my purchases, which is kind of like our overarching feel this year. Definitely our mantra, be more intentional. And just one last time, we are kind here. We don't stash shame. We don't purchase shame. We just don't shame. We are kind. We are not going to be rude to each other. And if there are rude comments if I find any rude comments, I will delete them. And if they're incredibly rude, you will be blocked. This is not the space for that, and I will not tolerate hate in my corner of the internet. So if you guys liked this video, I would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you guys are also planning to do a roadmap journal of any kind to kind of help you, I don't know, keep up with your stash and how things are going. And as always, if you want to keep up with me and my crafty journey and this whole intentionality journey that I'm doing this year, just hit that subscribe button. You'll be added to the family, and YouTube will let you know when I post a new video. Until next time, you guys, I absolutely love you. Bye.